Hi, my name is Gabe Arnold. I'm the founder and CEO of Business Marketing Engine. And today, what I want to share with you is 3 daily practices that I use to create amazing marketing results for our clients. And they're the same practices that if you put in place, they will help you level up your marketing and get better results. So stay tuned and I'll share them with you. So with marketing, one of the things that really drives marketing forward in a successful manner is the creativity behind it. And I was recently at a mastermind event and I heard multiple different marketers there. It was a room full of marketers and tech folks and just, similar folks to me. And some of the people that I really admire the results they've gotten, I really can see the success they've had. They said, you know what, my biggest challenge right now in life is I need more time to think. I need more time to be creative. I need more time to actually not work so that when I'm working, I can be productive. And that's kind of the marketer's dilemma, is because we need to be producing. We need to get new ideas out there. We need to keep getting attention. We need to really show people the value of working with us or using our products so they can understand why it's worth taking the next step. And in marketing and in such a creative role, whether you're a full-time marketer in your business or you are simply, the leader, the owner, the CEO of your business, you still have to understand marketing. You still have to take ownership of it, even if you have a team executing it for you. And so with creativity, with marketing, one of the biggest things we need to do is realize that input equals output. If we have no inputs, we can't put out anything creative. We can't put out anything new. But if we do have the right types of inputs, it will fuel our creativity. I don't know if I've ever created anything original. I'd have to really think hard on that. And I think for the majority of us, we have not created anything original. We just simply get to borrow the ideas that we learn from others and add to them and connect the dots and make something new from the pieces that exist in front of us. It's just like sitting down with a big ball of Play-Doh. If you were a kid and had Play-Doh or Legos, you had a big bucket of Legos, whatever your medium was, you had nothing, it didn't look like anything, but you had these resources or these tools or assets that somebody else handed you. And then it was up to you to put them together in a unique way that would be interesting or valuable or fun, right? And so the inputs that we have are a huge part of the outputs that we want to, create. And so for me, I just want to share 3 of the things that I do on a daily basis that help me really drive that creativity, that help me come up with new marketing ideas, and also help me understand the market in a little bit different way. So the first thing that I do is I consistently read the news from a very unbiased source. No source is perfect, but the mission of this company is to share unbiased news. And so the company is called 1440. You can go to join 1440, the number is 1440.com. So join1440.com. And every day I get a very short email that I can read in 3 to 5 minutes. And it tells me, here's what's going on in politics and entertainment and the economy, and here's what's going on around the world. And I love it because it is very unbiased. And it just gives me a high level of awareness around multiple different areas in life and in the world. So I can understand, how are people feeling about the economy? How are people dealing with the political climate? What's going on in world news or with technology? What's going on in the entertainment space? So it gives me this high level of awareness so that as I'm working in different spaces with our clients, I understand, oh yeah, that's what's going on in this space. I just read about that. And I can do it in a hyper efficient manner. But then if I want to go deeper, I already have a resource I can click in, I can read more, I can dig more into it, but I'm constantly aware of what's going on. And again, it's not perfect, but it's probably the most unbiased news source I've ever had. And I strongly believe that reading the news is much more productive than watching the news. I haven't watched the news in decades, and I will not ever be watching the news again on a consistent basis because it's just super slanted and it's an entertainment channel. Whereas if we're reading something unbiased, it gives us that awareness that I think is wise to have. But just as importantly, or probably even more importantly, it puts us in a position where we can serve our clients more effectively. The second thing I do is I intentionally watch movies and content and listen to podcasts that are around the culture of the prospects that I want to attract for our clients or for our business, because I love entertainment. I love music. I love watching movies. I binge watch television. Like I'd have to think about how I've accomplished that because I get great sleep and I'm pretty productive day to day. But I am intentional about watching a new series or paying attention to what's popular, or even just watching clips of something if I don't feel like I need to invest the time to watch the whole thing. And what that allows me to do is it allows me to hear the signals that are going on in that cultural space. So I can go, oh, this is what's going on in that space. And this is how I can show up and get attention for our clients and attract the prospects that they want. And so it's just a simple way to be intentional about mixing up the entertainment that a lot of it I super enjoy. And some of it I watch purely for research or educational purposes, but it allows me to have a really broad depth of different interests. It gives me a lot of different perspective. It gives me a lot of bias, which is totally fine in that space because I'm aware it's a biased, art form. But it really helps me understand kind of where that cultural movement is at. The third thing that I do on a daily basis is I write down all my ideas. And the reason I write them all down is because most of them suck and are terrible and don't work. But there's always a few in there that do work. And so I have thousands. I think I have almost 20,000 notes in Evernote, a tool that I use. You can use notes on your phone. You can use Evernote. I would encourage you to definitely use a digital tool for this, though, because that way you can tag things, you can search for them, and you can recall them when you need them. Whereas with paper, to dig through that, and you may not be able to recall those things, but whatever works for you is fine. But do write down all your ideas because they're all good ideas in the start, right? They're all the genesis of something that could work, and it helps inspire us. It helps us just really understand like what we're thinking about or ways to approach things. And so I write down all my ideas every day and I don't judge them. I think they're all amazing when I'm writing them down. The next day or later the week or in a couple of weeks, I'll go back and say, okay, should I try this one? Or what does this have any merit? Or maybe I pull a little bit from this idea and then I go look at a different idea. But by collecting those, I have a constant stream of creativity and input that allows me to be successful as it relates to marketing. So these are the daily habits that I have that help me market more successfully, help me always have new ideas for our clients and to help grow our business. And so I would encourage you to create some consistency around the habits you have. Maybe you use, 1440. And like I said, you can go to join1440.com. Maybe you watch some movies that you don't even agree with the message behind the movie, but you watch it to have a brand new perspective. Or maybe, you just get more in the habit of writing down all your ideas. Because when we do these things, it's really what allows us to, just fuel that creativity and we have enough input so we can have great output. So what I'd love to hear from you is what are the things that drive your creativity? How do you, fuel new ideas? How do you come up with ideas for your marketing or other areas of your business? Just drop those in the comments and let me know. I'd love to hear what you use because I'm always looking for new ideas and it's always fun to hear if we do, some things that are the same as well. So let me know about those in the comments. And if you need help with any of your marketing, please reach out to us. We have a process where we really dive in deep. We truly understand your business and we truly understand your market. And that's what allows us to market successfully for our clients. And we also are just really intentional about realizing that you own your marketing, but we can come in and fill any gaps and fully integrate into your company to make sure your marketing is growing and successful. And it brings in the types of new customers and new folks that you want to serve. If you need any help with that, just reach out. You can comment down below or message me or go to businessmarketingengine.com. I appreciate you taking time to tune in today, and I look forward to seeing you on tomorrow's show.